Yep, that's me. You might be wondering how I got myself into this situation. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording when that happened, but that's okay, because the whole point was for it to be for a humorous intro. Anyway, we could just sort of jump down from there. It's no big deal. So, Dragon Shores, at long sweet last, I am tessellating Hexagons, and this is Spyro 2 Gateway to Glimmer. But we're a long way from Glimmer at this point, my friendalinos, my friddly, tumpy, lovely, pepperoni people. And any other vegetarians or vegans maybe in the audience, hello to you also. Friend! It's been a while.
Well done, Spyro. Step right on into Dragon Shores Park.
Yep. Dragon Shores is run by Norks. I'm okay with this.
By the way, if you win 10 tokens, you can visit our theater.
Yep. So, we've got everything in the game. We've got all the orbs, all the gems. Incidentally, there's a door over there. And I don't want to get too close to it just in case, but if you do get too close, it will display a requirement on it. You need 10,000 gems and 64 orbs in order to open it. And guess what we just so happen to have? But that can do a little bit of waiting. We have some friends to take care of first.
Hiya, Spyro. I hear you're a pretty good shot. How'd you like to try my shooting gallery?
Yep. No. Dragon Shores is just... It's a cheap carnival. It's glorious.
Okay, I'll set the timer for you.
I don't remember how any of these work. Oh, it's just Super Flame. Well, I can live with this. So, yep, it's just a load of cheap carnival games. It's just the best thing. And it's all run by Norks as well. I don't like killing these ducks, so they're cute. I mean, yeah, they're obviously like water whatever, but they're cute.
Nice shooting. Here's a token.
Yep, we get tokens now.
Ready for the next round?
This is Capital Casino before ukulele was even a thing. I don't remember how many tokens you can get from this, so sure.
Okay, I'll set the timer for you.
And I do like anything that begins with an N begins with GN here. Oh, we have these noodle noggos. Okay. I'm sort of slightly cautious about saying that, because it almost sounds like it's like a racial slur or something. And also, yeah, just because you miss one doesn't mean it's permanently missed. They do just pop back up like whack-a-mole. No big deal.
Nice shooting. Here's a token.
What if it's actually pronounced guacamole and guacamole? Haha.
Ready for the next round?
Is there a third round? There might be, I don't remember.
Okay, I'll set the timer for you.
I think there are 4 games here. 3 have 3 rounds for 1 token each, and then there's one where you just get 1 token for free, I think. Oh good, the lizards are back. Haven't shot you up the arse with a projectile in a while. Just like all my first dates. Haha. But yes, this is actually a really fun sort of twist on the game's mechanics up until this point, and it seems like it's a completely pointless sort of bonus world, but it's so much fun, and that's why I love it.
Right, here is my last token.
There you go, so we've bled you dry of tokens, so now we can be on our way. Next up, I alluded to this in the last episode, the Tunnel of Glove. I shall ride it for a token.
Free, free, free! You pay no money down and make no monthly payments. In return, I'll give you 1 token. 1 is all I can give, but you can ride as many times as you'd like.
This is my favorite thing in all of Dragon Shores.
Hop aboard, my friend!
I mean, there's so much shippery going on, but also it's a really fun little novelty that serves no purpose whatsoever, just like this area as a whole, I guess. But in case you couldn't infer, once you have 10 tokens, you can watch cutscenes from anywhere in the game. I mean, you could just skip back through this Let's Play to watch them with subtitles, but hey, I added the subtitles myself in case you couldn't tell. And who Spyro ends up with on this Tunnel of Love is chosen completely at random, and hey, we got lucky this time. Hey.
As promised, here's your 1 token. When you have 10, try visiting the Dragon Shores Theater.
Hey, that actually spelled theater correctly, even though this is the American version. Weird. Yes, you can ride this as many times as you like. You can end up with the chef from Sunny Beach. You can end up with Agent Zero, I think. You can end up with a fawn. There is some variety, and the doors are closed to us because we don't have 10 tokens. Tell me why.
Hey there, young fella. I'd sure like to let you into the Dragon Shores Theater, but you just haven't won enough tokens. Try visiting the other attractions first.
It's so simple, it's so basic. There are 4 games and one of them is just the Tunnel of Love, but still.
Welcome to the Dragon Shores coaster. Here at the shores, we don't just ride, though. If you can pop all the balloons on the track, a token is waiting for you. Ready to ride?
So this is kind of us.
Watch out for the other coasters out there. It's a crowded track today.
That's not health and safety. But yes, I don't remember how this works, but it's ours. I don't think you have projectiles, you just have to jump. You have to make like someone else's sense of humor and go jump, jump, jump. Now, I think you get as many laps as you need, but your time ends only when either you pop all the balloons or you hit another coaster. So, have something resembling a care. Also, should I be worried that there are some baby turtles just strapped to the track? Do you only get 1 run? Oh no, okay, you usually get as many runs through as you need. It does seem like you don't actually have to jump to get the balloons, which is good, because, that does throw off your timing a little bit if you're not careful.
Good job, Dragon. Here's a token for you.
Now, there were some closed-off routes through there, so I'm sure you can infer what happens next.
All right, I'll flip this switch and now you can ride more tracks. See if you can pop the balloons on these tracks, too.
Well, at least you don't have to worry about projectiles, because that would just make it super ass.
Watch out for the other coasters out there.
Health and safety, please. Heeble, de-beeble, de-50 fucking balloons. But at least now I know you don't have to jump for all of them, just that one. And yeah, much like with the trolley in Breeze Harbor, you can lean to change which direction you go, and there are a lot of directions to go, but this seems like a fairly closed circuit. Oh, never mind, I tried to lean and I failed. Apparently that's not how you do. Perhaps it's just a longer course that does it automatically. Nope, I leaned then and everything was toasters, so I don't know what the logic is, so I don't know. Gotta go fast. Going in a loop. No other game has ever done that before. Yay, layers, except this is 3D, so it doesn't even need to worry about layers. But woo. I could make some joke about being on the dragon's lair. That was cheap.
Ow, that looked like it hurt. Care for another try at the coaster?
I do love how they sound like sleazy, like, car salesmen, though. But yeah, I realized just a second too late, but that's cheap design, but I will own it. Okay, we're back on the main course again. Hopefully I don't die, because this is a bit time-consuming. But hey, it's a bit of fun. Now, how do I go down the other routes? Because that first one felt automatic, and I'm holding very left. There we go. Maybe you just have to jump at the junctions. That doesn't make the fattest lot of sense, but I could believe it anyway. Because I'm just that gullible. I don't know. I'm legally gullible. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. And then we just need to hang left at this junction. There we go. Not entirely sure how I did, but hey, we're here. Got 4 balloons to go, and here's 3 of them. And there's the last one. Yay, that's not that difficult after all. Yay!
Hey, not bad. Here's another token.
But then how do I get the 3rd token? Because there's only 2 tracks.
There's one more run, and you're on a roll. There's a cannon installed on your car for this run, and you'll have to shoot balloons too. Are you gonna give it a try?
Remember what I was saying about projectiles?
Watch out for the other coasters out there.
Oh boy, I remember nothing about this. In before 100 balloons, or 75. 50? Oh, that's okay. Okay, so we have circle to fire now. Can we fire the other... There we go. Oh, good. So there are slightly fewer green balloons, but in exchange we have red balloons that we need to hit from afar. Yes. There is an ever so slight cooldown on firing the cannon as well, so this isn't going to be easy. Pardon me for thinking that I was going to have a fun time in this carnival game ground. Also, there was a statue of a dragon at the entrance and I could see it from there. I like that on a roller coaster, when you can see things. You know, when you can see... YouTube poops, they are a thing. You there, balloon, stop existing at me. Oh, come on, I jumped. I pressed it to jump. Oh, I probably should be commentating, shouldn't I? I'm on a new section of track. Well, it's not new because we've already seen it, but It's new for this run anyway. I've missed some balloons, I've missed some junctions, and we're just generally having a rambunctious time, except that's not what rambunctious means. I don't remember what it does mean, but it doesn't mean that. But anyway, that was very forgiving. Thank you, game. I don't remember if I missed anything over there. Yeah, those red balloons are in very awkward places. I just jumped straight over a balloon there. Ha ha ha. Hopefully I can not die on this run, just because the hitboxes are rather unforgiving. Even if you jump, you need to jump at just the right time, because if you land on the other... Also, just a separate thought, why are all the other coasters going the opposite way? Like, you know, I've said my piece about health and safety, but I mean, damn. Oh, I missed the junction. That's okay, I need to just go around and get that other red balloon again anyway. And apparently that's low enough for me to just sit on. Well, okay then. Oh, come on. Surely that should have hit. Well, woof. This is fun. Although, to be fair, it is a fair challenge. It's just, it'd be nicer if there weren't obstacles to jump over, because that's the beef everyone has with the trouble with the trolley. This is the real trolley with which you have trouble. Wah. Because Waluigi, why not? It looks like I missed one over here. Oh no, this is the entire section of track that I missed. Never mind. And I missed the balloon. I need to come back around again. Oh, that balloon's actually easier to hit from doing this side. So if I just... There we go. So now we just missed that one red one towards the end, and then we should get our final token, except we're still missing 3, but don't worry about that. Okay, assuming that I'm not killed by a wanton electrol going the wrong way again, then we should be Gucci. There we go. Woo, that wasn't that bad.
Wow, you're a natural. You've conquered the coaster. Here's my last token.
Surely you mean a gnatural. Hoi, 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 hoi. So there we go, we have every token in Dragon Shores except for the ones over here. We have a dunking booth! It's so easy and so fun!
Step right up, Spyro, and take a look at what we've got for you today. Inside this here booth, you'll find some of the most vicious creatures you've ever seen.
Yeah, why not?
Here's a baseball to spit, sport. Take aim, shoot at the target, and watch as the terrifying creatures fall into the water below. But don't worry, you won't hurt them.
Spit sport. So, I feel like we've gone through the token challenges here in order of, like, middle, no challenge, hardest, easiest. But yeah, literally they programmed baseballs, spittable baseballs into the game.
Heh, that was pretty funny, wasn't it? Take this token for being such a good shot.
Just specifically for this, and it's glorious. And yes, you have to do it 3 times. I could talk to him again, but why? Hey, there's another Earthshaper. Bye-bye. Ding. There is another thing that you can hit the target with.
This is pretty easy, isn't it? Have another one of these tokens.
I think maybe you can charge the target as well. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, hey there, friendo. You were trying to make soup all that time ago. Well, you can just not. Thank you, Ball, for booping me into the right position to shoot the target. Hee-hoo-hoo. Hee-hoo.
Wow, you really are a great shot. Take this. It's my last token.
And with that, we have all 10 tokens of Dragon Shores. Yum. So, I have been consciously avoiding that door. For now, we can open this door with our tokens. Friend, please do so.
Well, Spyro, it's your lucky day. You've managed to win enough tokens to enter the famous Dragon Shores Theater. Go on in and enjoy the show.
With pleasure, except I'm not resubtitling all of those cutscenes, and it's stuff we've seen already anyway. But just to show what the interface looks like, you just go in and then just stop. It is just a brick wall, and apparently the cutscenes were in our guidebook all along. But yes, you can sort of tell, based on the lines that are said here, that like where these things fit in with the story. So, you know, opening cutscene, other part of opening cutscene, meeting Elora, Ripto emerges in Avalar before Crush, I think. Introduction to Autumn Plains, before fighting Gulp, beating Gulp. Something to do with Winter Tundra. Then there's the final boss stuff. It's fairly self-explanatory anyway. And it does a little thing with the book on screen as well, where it says, you know, in so-and-so area. I know, I like that because it's a different display from when it says, you know, in Summer Forest looks different from Summer Forest as a display on screen. And apparently charging it does nothing. So, this door over here, it's like from a distance it says 10,064. If you get close, you might be able to hear the ambient noise of a power-up gate. Get close enough, and it's a super flame power-up. But look at this, it's making all weird kind of electric zappies everywhere. So here's fun. nothing appears to have happened. Except, we now have permanent super flame, bitches. And yes, you can use the super flame to dunk the dunk tank, just for shits and giggles. But, yeah.
Good shot, but I'm clean out of tokens. Keep shooting if you want.
I would with pleasure, but we have shit to do with this now. So yeah. Now, you can start basically a new game plus, in the form of resetting the whole game, but you have permanent super flame. This is broken as all hell, and I can see why it's hidden behind 100% completion. Now, if you'll pardon me, I'm going to go and see what effect this has on bosses, because I don't think I've ever tried. I will meet you in Crush's dungeon. Don't think I ever showed that, but yeah, if you re-enter a boss, then you get this animation of Spyro falling in rather than the cutscene. Now, yeah, you can just shoot him from a distance and that immediately costs him a damage. Okay, so he can still attack, so it doesn't completely trivialize the bosses. I fucked it up, yay. So yeah, doesn't completely trivialize the bosses because you do still need to have a good sense of aiming and timing and whatnot, and you do still have to avoid his attacks because he does still have Mercy Invincibility, it wouldn't be fair without it. But, you know, it makes it a little bit easier. Instead of having to charge around after him, you could just shoot from a distance. And suffer. I am very suffering. This isn't that difficult, and yet I'm completely missing with every shot, even with the most overpowered thing in the game. But do be aware, once you step through that power-up gate, you permanently have it. I don't think there is any way of turning the Super Flame power-up off. So, also, he just got given that. He was completely Mercy Invincibility throughout all of that, so, yeah. You're not completely invincible, you're not, you know, the bosses aren't totally trivialized, they're just adjusted, which I appreciate that. Nyeh. Perhaps they're not trivialized enough. I want my bosses to be trivial, damn it. I want to have an easy time so I can just get the damn skill points. I wonder, is there a skill point for hitting Ripto in this fight? I don't think there is, but I'll try it anyway. Oh, well, I need to make a move. Come on, I'm on track for the skill point so far. Oh, come on, you big lug, I hit you. Be hittened. Be a hittened kitten. You need to have good aiming. And I don't, so... dearie Lou. Oh shit. I got cocky, I forgot he started hitting you at this phase. Haha. Is this fun watching me refight a boss that I've already fought before? But hey, I mean, it is slightly different, and I hate this attack because it's harder to dodge than the red one. And my aiming is still shit, he says, actually successfully hitting him twice in a row. Yum yum. Come on. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Hey-oh. Somehow I feel like fighting Gulp won't be anywhere near as easy. Like, bearing in mind, this isn't much easier. Because I'm shit at aiming with this game. But still. I mean, I'm using digital, non-analog controls, so, you know. Meh. There we go. Skill point, please. Oh, right, yeah, he still has to not hit me on this final attack. Come on, don't touch me. Haha, skill point. Where is it? Give me that thing. There we go, skill point. Done. Woo! Meatballs. And that just automatically dumps us out in Autumn Plains. So, I'm going to go and give Gulp a try with the Super Flame. I don't feel like it's going to be very effective, though. I think the boss is going to be largely unchanged, but just to prove that it is indeed a thing. Skill points! Where is it? Crush's Dungeon. Perfect. Whoop whoop. And then there's a second page. So I will go to Gulp's Overlook and see what happens. Oh yeah, you can just straight up just combo him to death. Wow. Okay, this could have gone so much worse, but yeah, he's getting fucking wombo comboed. I'm okay with this. I thought this would be so much worse than it is. And I'd imagine that it's more or less the same story with Ripto as the final boss as well. So once you get the Super Flame power-up, yeah. Crush is suddenly... The first boss is the hardest boss in the game because of the final... Wow. Okay, well suddenly I'm very optimistic for refighting Ripto. So I will meet you in Ripto's arena. Yep, sure enough, you can just, once again, spam it. Just keep the pressure on him to make sure that he can't get to the orbs, and make sure that he doesn't attack you. That's also a very valuable piece of advice. But yeah, for the most part, just keep the pressure up, and it's easy. Now I just need to make sure that I don't take any hits in the subsequent sections, and we should be Gucci, Golden, Dolce, and Cabin in the Woods handbag. I sound nervous, I'm not that nervous. There's no pressure except there's pressure, but still. Just keep the pressure up. The press exerts a pressure varying between 2 and 2 and 2 tons. This is even easier because, much like Gulp, his reflex is to bounce backwards, but like, only backwards, not to one side. So you can stun lock him, is basically what I'm saying. Now here's the tricky part, because I did this mostly without taking damage, but you have Super Flame in this section anyway, so this is the only bit that's really unchanged. Like the rest of it, you are on a Super Flame on a timer, if at all. But now, nothing's really different here, so let's just see if we can do a good, otherwise I'll have to redo those oh-so-tricky first sections again. But yeah, this shouldn't be too difficult in theory. Damn it. Hey, I did it! Now, the most annoying thing about that isn't, like, the whole idea of doing it perfect so much as it is that if you take a hit even once in that last section, you have to exit level. I don't even know if dying and trying again even counts, but you have to exit the level, and that spits you out right at the very starting spawn point of Winter Tundra, so you have to climb all the way back to Ripto's arena. You have to fight Phase 1 again, which, bearing in mind, he does leap out of the way halfway through, so you need to be really careful. Oh, we're back on the credits. Well, that seems like a fitting place to end, but yeah. Well, actually, no, I should probably skip them and go straight to the skill point thing. Huh. Well, in any case, you have to fight the first phase, which, bearing in mind, if you're careless, he can still hit you. You can fight the second phase, which is just a time-consuming wombo combo, and then there's that final phase where nothing's different, so you need to be really careful, otherwise you will have to restart the whole thing again. It's more time-consuming than anything, but anyway. I believe, unless I'm quite mistaken, this is the first time in my life that I've got every skill point in the game, unless I haven't, which will definitely disappoint me, but here we go. Yep, well done! Like the patronizing thing from Donkey Kong 64. I've never done this before in my life, so I'm guessing this means we get an extended epilogue, so we'll see the ones we've seen before, and perhaps some new ones, because that's how it works in Spyro 3. So, we've seen these. Please don't disappoint me, game. I've worked so hard for this. And I would kind of like to show off, like, some cheat codes that you can put in the menu that, like, unlock certain abilities early, and I think you can put in codes that change what color Spyro is and, like, change the size of his head, make him, like, flat and 2D, and I don't remember what any of those are. I might just do a separate video about that later, because there are some of those in Spyro 3 as well. Just put them all in one video. There we go. Faunus Mortis. I guess these are just enemies that never made it into the game? That's my only guess. Haha. Lizardum Fat Slobby. Should I be offended because Armapillo, that's a good one. Mr. Fistus. I can see why they cut that. But like nervous tickers. As someone who speaks Latin, surely I should be offended by these names. But anyway, that's it. We're done. I've done everything there is to do in the game. Thank you, Super Flame, for trivializing those bosses, but hey, that's it. That's Spyro 2. I'm all done, and wow. So, yeah, I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons, and this was Spyro 2 Gateway to Glimmer in its entirety, and yay, we can reopen this door again. I'm not sure why that didn't stay open from last time, but hey, this game has been doing that lately, what with Winter Tundra and stuff. And just to confirm, if you go through there, it does not turn the Super Flame off, so make sure that you're willing to commit to it if you do unlock it. Anyway, that's it, that's game, and Ensley, see you in the next series. Bye!